Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this January 23rd, 2023. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. Hope everybody's having a great Monday so far, and hope you stay safe out there as well. If you like my content, like my weather forecast, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and also the like button to get these videos out to everybody as possible to try to keep everyone up to date on their local forecast by your YouTube weatherman here, Mike Bass. Okay, let's dive into the forecast here. We're looking at the satellite loop for the United States. We had that storm system that moved through yesterday, way up here, moving into Nova Scotia, producing a little bit of winter weather over the northeastern United States. Pretty quiet across the south and southeastern United States for today, and portions of your Tuesday before severe weather ramps up from eastern Texas all the way into southwest Georgia. I'll get to that in just a minute in the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Alright, now here is a little storm system here. That's the one that's going to affect the much of the United States with snow from Kansas all the way up into the New England states, plus the Ohio River Valley. Also, we got another system that's dropping in from out of Canada. Will play a role in the forecast period later on down the road. Alright, now let's take a look at day one outlook. I'm sorry for the map here, but day one outlook. Just general thunderstorms over Texas and Arizona, New Mexico. I would not be ruled out possibility of a few isolated severe thunderstorms in the light green area. Okay, now let's head back to day two that we was on. Here's a look at day two. We have a general thunderstorm activity across much of Texas, all the way back over to Arkansas, and also back over to northwest Georgia. We have the darker green here, a marginal risk over a portion of Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, in eastern Texas and southeast Texas. We have a slight risk in the yellow there, and also an enhanced risk along Louisiana over to the portions of northwest Florida and southern Alabama and southern Mississippi and portions of southeast Texas with severe weather. Alright, let's take a look at the tornado. We have a green 2% outlook in the green, 5% in the brown, and the little hatch yellow area there is a 10% chance of a tornado. Alright, let's give out the cities that is under the risk of severe weather. Okay, 2% tornado chance. The areas are Montgomery, Alabama, Dalton, Alabama, Mediterranean, Mississippi, Costa, Texas, Peratt, Alabama. 5% Houston, Texas, Pasadena, Texas, Lafayette, Louisiana, Beaumont, Texas, Sugar Land, Texas. And 10% chance is New Orleans, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, Metairie, Louisiana, Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced some of your town name. I just want to apologize if I mispronounce your name, town name, but I'm still trying to give y'all a heads up on that. Okay, the wind probability. I'm looking at winds, 5% in the brown, 15 in the yellow, and 30% in the red. And here's the wind probability is 5%. Montgomery, Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the Woodlands, Texas, and Hoover, Alabama. 15% Houston, Texas, Pasadena, Texas, Lafayette, Louisiana, Beaumont, Texas, Sugar Land, Texas. And in the 30% is New Orleans, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, Metairie, Louisiana, and Gulfport, Mississippi. Alright, now let's take a look at the hail. And let's see, 5% in the brown and 15% 15% in the Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Mobile, Alabama, Metairie, Louisiana, and Lafayette, Louisiana. 15% Houston, Texas, Pasadena, Texas, Sugar Land, Texas, Missouri City, Texas, and Beaumont, Texas. Okay, so if you're in these areas here, be on the lookout for large hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. Alright, day 3 outlook. Okay, and just like I said yesterday, I expected the marginal risk to move over into the southeastern United States. According to the Storm Prediction Center, they went right along with my theory. Right along with that. Okay, so we got a marginal risk from southeast Virginia through North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and northern Florida. And the general thunderstorm activity in the lighter green. Alright, the probability 5% in the brown. And I would not be surprised to see some slight risk pop up in this area as well. So if you want to stay tuned to that. And here's your 5% chance in these cities: Charlotte, North Carolina, Virginia Beach, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Norfolk, Virginia, and Chesapeake, Virginia. That's your marginal risk outlook for your Wednesday. Okay, here is day 4 through 8 outlook. Day 4, potential too low. Day 5, potential too low. Day 6, potential too low. Day 7, potential too low. And day 8, potential too low. Okay, so now let's take a look at the triple HR model. This is for the southeastern United States. Here's that system that's bringing the severe weather to East Texas, getting cranked up over here, bringing snow to a portion of Texas and Oklahoma, and also a portion of Arkansas by Tuesday. All right, let's continue to go forward in time. You see that line beginning to continue to march eastward. Snow beginning to grow over Oklahoma, like I said, Arkansas, portions of western Tennessee, southwest Kentucky, and that will continue to lift off to the northeast. And there goes that line heading straight towards Georgia and the Carolinas by later Wednesday afternoon. As you can see, scattered showers. There comes the line. That's why they got these little embedded cells here. That could, any of these storms here could drop a tornado, because if a cell is separated, there's a possibility it could drop a tornado in these little supercells, they call them. All right, there's that line down in the Panhandle, Florida, southern Alabama. Now we'll continue to march eastward, and as far as the triple HR model can go. But as you can see, the snow is pretty much flying over the Ohio River Valley and portions of the Mid-Atlantic region. And south of there, I do see severe weather, maybe in the mountains, portions of the mountains of western North Carolina and Virginia. You might see a little bit of snowfall and mixed precipitation in your region. Okay, now as we head forward, we're going to be looking at the watches and warning maps. As we can see, we have winter storm warning still in effect for Maine, all the way back into New Hampshire, all the way back into the Boston area. Also, we have winter weather advisory surrounding that. Also, we have a little bit of a winter weather advisory over a portion of New York. Also along the Appalachian, we have a lake wind advisory effect for South Carolina. Wind advisories, high wind watches down in Louisiana and southern Mississippi. Winter storm watches in effect from all the way from Oklahoma all the way to Ohio, because of that storm system, as you've seen on the triple HR model, bringing all that snowfall as it lifts to the northeast, west of the Appalachian Mountains. Alright, we have winter storm warnings over portions of New Mexico and northern Texas, plus winter weather advisories also for North Texas. Wind advisory, lake wind advisory, special weather statement more wind advisories over here in Nevada, California, and Arizona. Have some freeze warnings in effect, and also we have some dense fog advisories over here in Oregon. Okay, so that's your watches and warning map for today. And here's a look at the 7-day rainfall total. Click on it, and here comes the 7-day rainfall total. You can see the heaviest precipitation over Texas and Louisiana, also spreading eastward over into Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, northern Florida, and then kind of slowly diminishing some as it lifts to the northeast. But the heaviest precipitation over the next 7 days I see is over the eastern portion of the United States, and lighter amounts over the Midwest, upper Midwest, and the West Coast, with a few little pockets of heavier precipitation here and there across Canada, and also portion of the upper Midwest. Okay, well, I hope everybody has a great afternoon. Stay safe out there. If you like my content, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Love to have you on my channel. Have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.